So, the last episode ended a little bit abruptly. My wife startled the crud out of me. So I knew she was coming home. I mentioned that earlier in the episode. But she came home about 30 minutes earlier than I thought, and it just sounded like she kicked the door down. It just scared the crud out of me. I was like, oh my god. But she actually she had some stuff she was carrying, so she kind of kicked the door a little bit, I think, and it was louder than I anticipated from her, so a little startled. But yeah, so we're still up here in Stonetalon Peak, and I don't know if I want to do, I don't know, maybe I will. I've got 3 of the 5 whiskers. I don't know if I want to do this quest or not, just because, I mean, it's not awful on the basis that we're just killing mobs, which is always a nice quest to do, and these mobs aren't wildly too high level for us, so it's, not the worst thing we could be doing with our time. I'm gonna move a bit so we don't aggro this guy over here. But we just need a couple more whiskers, so maybe it's worth farming up the whiskers. And then, if possible... Oh, hold on a second. Oops. I have the wrong mouse here. There we go. I always use this little cordless, quieter clicking mouse when I think about it. It's so much better. But Alright, another whisker. But I unfortunately, I never leave it plugged in. There's a little USB, wireless adapter. I always unplug it. I don't like having extra stuff plugged in on my computer. So I unplug, everything. I'm kind of like that in general, though. Even, electrical outlets, I'll unplug stuff that I don't use much. I mean, if it's a floor lamp that's plugged in behind my couch, I'll leave that plugged in, because I don't want to go behind my couch every time I want to use a lamp, even if I don't use it often. But, for stuff like USB outlets, I'll unplug everything from them that I don't use much. And, in our kitchen, we have a blender. I don't leave it plugged in, because, actually, I put the whole blender away, because I don't use it that much. I use it maybe once every couple of weeks. In summertime, I am prone to make smoothies a lot. So I'll just we have frozen, I'll take some bananas we'll buy at the store, cut them up and freeze them. We'll buy a bag of frozen berries of some sort, or buy fresh berries and freeze them if they're a good price. And then we just throw them all in there, throw in some milk or juice. I usually like milk. Just blend it, right? Just a smoothie, something fancy. Sometimes if I have extra vegetables, I'll throw some in, but not often. Alright, let's bandage, that's what I haven't done in a while. How much does the bandage heal total? So it's 23 every second for 161 health, duh. I guess that makes it a little bit easier. So we kill and get one more whisker. We've got our Fey Dragon scale. I need Courser Eyes, which I think I can get near the entrance of this area. I don't need to stay here. But I'm wondering about the sap beasts. We never had any sap drop. Those Fey Dragons are level 26 and they're aggressive. I thought they were not aggressive for some reason. Alright. I still need to train my level 22 skills. I haven't done that yet because I haven't been back to a major town. I think we have to go to Orgrimmar for that. If I recall, Thunderbluff doesn't have a rogue trainer, so... Well, not a big deal. We'll head to Orgrimmar soon anyway. Maybe do some alchemy, I don't know. There's one of those coursers, a great courser. I think there's lower level ones I can fight near the entrance. I think the great coursers are higher level. Anyway, so I was mentioning last episode, before I ended somewhat abruptly, oh, there's a cat, that I think we get distracted 22. Not 100% sure, but I think so. That saw me. So I think I've resolved my issue with my computer having problems with WoW. I ran something called memtest86, like a memory test for your RAM, it came back negative. I ran it for about 14 hours using like the default settings. No problems with my RAM. That's a good sign. Usually if I get random crashes, the first thing I go to, if there's no like obvious driver error, I make the assumption that it's a memory failure. It was not a memory failure. That's a good thing. Oh my gosh, this guy's missing. I'm missing everything on this mob. There we go. We're done with Twilight Whiskers. Okay. I'm gonna check this Stonetalon sap. I'm gonna Google this. Because I'm not convinced that it's only from those mobs. But let's see. Stonetalon sap. And it drops from... Okay, only the sap beasts. Wow. That's a pretty bad drop rate for us too. I don't think we got any yesterday. I didn't get any. And I don't think our druid buddy picked up any. Who's in the zone? Just me. That's interesting. That's who's in the game altogether / who 1 through 40? 18 people online. Wow. It's really dropped off even more than normal. It is very early in the morning. It is... What is it? It is 6:40 US Eastern Time right now. On a Monday. So, you know, not necessarily the best time to find a lot of people to play with. But wow, this is a dead server in my opinion. Okay, so not a memory problem. I did a Windows update. I mentioned this yesterday. I don't think that would matter, but I had an update pending, so I figured, you know, let's update things, see what happens. So what ended up happening, poison, 11 nature damage inflicted every 5 seconds. I'm going to do some 76. I will cure that poison, at least for now. I might as well use up at least some of these anti-venoms. I have quite a few stacked here. Oh, I need to add more instant poison. Let's do that. So must be standing to that. Okay, fine. I don't see a point in putting crippling poison right now. Nothing's fleeing from me. So, yeah. And sap beasts are level 23 and 24, it seems, which is corrosive sap beasts. These are all corrosives. Oh no, corrosives are the one I just attacked. Sap beasts are the lower level ones. It's good to know. Okay. So, the conclusion is that there wasn't a new graphics card driver for I have an NVIDIA graphics card. There wasn't a new update for it, but I went ahead and just reinstalled. I did a clean install of the driver, and I think that helped because it seemed like the error I was getting was potentially simply an error, a driver crash. It seemed like that might have been it based on this software called like Blue Screen of Death Viewer, I think it's what it's called, I forget now. But I used that because I got a blue screen, like full system lockup one time from the crash, rather than just a WoW executable error. And that seemed to hint that it was Stonetalon sap. Got one, okay. Let's kill this mob, but let's not die in the process. Oh, what the heck? Oh, the poison cast is at a distance, got it. I don't really want this on me, let's cure that. So, yeah, anyway, I think it was just a driver error that I think has been resolved, because I haven't had a crash after playing about an hour and a half of WoW, and maybe an hour and a half of Overwatch. So, that's good. I'm psyched if that holds true. Do I have any other food here? Yeah, I have this Dwarven Mild, okay, let's eat. Anyway, that's a long story, and a way to say, I cross my fingers, the driver error was not hardware related, it seemed to be driver software related, and I believe is now resolved. We have 1 of 5 saps. What's the reward for this quest again? So this quest I turned in back at Sunrock. Jin'Zil's magic. Yeah, I would get a really nice shoulder piece upgrade. So it's not a bad quest to do. In fact, this is a really good quest to do if you're spellcaster, because it's a really good shoulder for spellcasters. Even for me, it's very good because it actually gives me some stats. So I'll be happy to have that. Alright, 2 of 5. With the beta being coming to a close in a few more days, today's the 8th, so we got about 4 days left. I wish I had done Wailing Caverns. I wish I had gotten a chance to do that. I don't think I'm going to have time. It's level 25 Sap Beast. I didn't realize I got that high of level. I'm going to use Evasion on this guy. But yeah, so I wish I had gotten a little more time to do another instance. I'm really glad I got into Ragefire Chasm. I had a lot of fun in there. I thought it was a really fun group. It exceeded my expectations. I thought the mage was gonna... I like trashed the mage. I was like, you're too low level. You're not gonna be any help. Blah blah blah. But then the mage was perfect. I mean, I actually don't know. I didn't have a damage meter. Mage seemed fine. Earthroot. That's interesting. Drop from this. Evasion made that mob so easy. He like barely touched us, and if I had kicked to interrupt his spellcast, I wouldn't have even needed to use that anti-venom. Which, by the way, I might as well. Like I said, I'm willing to use up to 5, or down to 5. If I have at least 5 left, I'm happy. I think I don't have a lot of use for anti-venom, and we'll start hitting a point where it's no longer useful because it only helps for poisons up to 25. So 3 of 5, sweet. So at some point, it's just not going to be helpful for us. And these mobs are getting close to level 25. Some of them are 25, so I think another level or 2 and anti-venom may not do anything for us anymore. This is a nasty debuff. 6 strength, 6 agility, 3 stamina. It drops my DPS probably not insignificantly because I lose 12, 18 attack power, and I lose 30 health, plus some chance to crit, etc. It's pretty rough. How much damage does Garrote actually do? I don't remember now. I think it's under subtlety. Nope, not subtlety. Costing 144 damage over 18 seconds. That was a little bit close. That back sap beast over there. Nice. Pretty good drop rate now. We've gotten 4 in no more than 8 kills, I think. That's pretty good. Ah. He turned at the last second. Caught me off guard. Sentinel Amaracin. Huh, there's a patrolling elite over here. That's cool. I don't remember. I'm not really familiar with Stonetalon Peak. I don't like this area much. I don't usually spend as much time up here. Especially not as Horde. Let's not get attacked by that thing. Alright, all done with saps. So then I think the coursers, there's a bunch of them right like along the way in the zone, just like on this path here. So I think I can just quest over there, and I'd feel safer questing there, since this area is alliance friendly. It's not many people online. I'm not overly worried about the PvP concerns, but I think there are lower level coursers over there. I'm going to check that too. I always use classicdb.ch, but the Wowhead Classic is pretty good too. I do think the Wowhead Classic, so here's my concerns. ClassicDB, to my understanding, classicdb.ch steals at least some of their content, I think, from other websites. My understanding is that they copy and paste some stuff. I don't know. I've literally asked the people there, and they said that they've sourced information from many different places. I don't really understand. Thinking about it, like, I don't really know how database information for Classic or Vanilla is acquired in the first place. Like, at this point, I don't know if it's still based on Vanilla stuff. But whatever it is, I mean, to my knowledge, it was like a volunteer team effort from different private server people that put together different databases. Like Chronos had a database, or has a database, or what do they call it, Twin something? I forget what they're called. Anyway, I think there's a lot of different people work together to make these databases, and I'm not necessarily sure how that works in terms of like rights to ownership of the information. How do I spell it? C-O-U-R-S-E-R-I. Okay. So I don't really know if they're stealing it or just also taking it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure what was considered stealing. Yeah, these guys are all up and down this area. So let's go this way. We're going to kill as many of them as we can to get our eyes. But I have a little bit of a concern about classicdb.ch, being that it may be taking content kind of unfairly, but I don't have enough. I'm not 100% sure on that, or if all of it's taken or some of it or what. I'm just not sure. I feel a little more confident in Wowhead, that they wouldn't be stealing content from people. The problem is that Wowhead's database is, to me, it's like a busy mess. Like if you go to the website for the classic database, there's just stuff all over the place. I probably should just get an ad blocker and block all the extra stuff I don't want to see. Like not even ads, I mean there's just stuff on the screen. It's like too complicated. As a classic database, it's just very clean. There's almost nothing, there's no ads at all. I just noticed just now that they have a Patreon link, which is new. I don't think that was there very long ago, and that makes sense to me. Like now I understand. I was wondering, like, how is ClassicDB gonna keep money going? Because the person has stated, the owner or someone representing the company on the subreddit once said that they have no interest in. They have no interest in, or they never will put ads on the website, and the whole thing's just a hobby for them, like just for fun. Which is cool. It sounds great, but I'm always skeptical when people do something for free that's going to obviously cost them money, because certainly there's server costs associated with running a database. But now I see a Patreon link, which is not, that's fine. Like I'm not saying it's unfair, just that would make sense. Like that's how they're going to transition over into making a little bit of money off this, hopefully for them. Let's do this. I need to make a little bit of space. Lifeless skulls aren't worth a ton. I've got 100% drop rate on these, I think, so far, which is great. The coursers kind of hit pretty hard, though. I don't know if you're noticing, but they're doing a pretty good amount of damage to me. So I'd prefer to kill them quickly and not get wrecked by them, but they're hitting me pretty hard. I do have a lot of bandages, and I have a fair amount more wool cloth, so it's not unreasonable just to kind of burn through some of it. That actually somehow worked. That was the dumbest. I was gonna say, I think they charge. That was the dumbest thing. Like putting garrote on a mob and then gouging. Probably top 5 worst combos you can open with for a rogue. Maybe not absolute worst, right? But it's pretty dumb. Let's do this. Let's bandage. We'll get some Briarthorn. Herbalism just about maxed out. I'll need to train more in herbalism to improve further. I think my bandage is 115. I think it's like 135 maybe that you can train heavy wool bandages. We're getting there though. The good news is these guys really do have a really high drop rate for the eyes. Most mobs, you kill and you need like a zebra hoof, and you're like, how did I get no hooves? This zebra clearly has 4 hooves. This is the one example I'm aware of where they always drop them. Like, coursers have 2 eyes, you get 2 eyes. It's kind of nice. I always make the argument that the reason why the zebra hooves don't work for you is because you have destroyed the hooves. Like if you're a mage, you're casting a fireball, you've just like scorched and destroyed the hoof enough that it's no longer lootable for turning in. Like you could try to turn that into the quest giver, they're gonna be like, what is this? It's a melted hoof. So I always kind of make that, like, if you want to like role play as to why there's no hooves on a 4-hooved zebra, it's because your swords and maces destroyed them in the process of killing the zebra. I don't know, but not always, right? Like if I'm swinging with my sword, I'm not necessarily going to hit, the hooves, but maybe sometimes I would. That's just my silly argument for why you don't always get 100% drop rate on things you'd think should drop. Am I going to die? Oh god. I thought for a moment I was going to die because I was having a few misses at the end. We're already halfway, maybe more than half, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, exactly halfway through our level, which is nice. I don't know if we'll ding today. I'm not really expecting to, but that's okay. Oh, alright. So, I wish I was skinning right now, or head skinning. It's like the, you know, these are one of the times where it's nice. We, still on a little bit of struggle. I might use one of these potions, these minor healing potions in a moment. That was a nice crit. To just clear up some bag space and kind of speed us along to the next mob or two over here. But we're, you know, almost 2/3 the way through our antlers. This is where Remorseless Strikes would have been nice, but not yet. At some point I'll get it. Oh, the new Spider-Man movie's out. I haven't seen it, not the old one, but Into the Multiverse, is that what it's called? Spider-Man Into the Multiverse? I haven't seen that one yet. I think it's on Netflix. Ritual Leggings of the Eagle. That's probably a better item than a ruined dragon hide. So I'll swap those out. Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it's on Netflix, so I plan to watch that soon. Maybe this weekend I'll take some time and watch it. See if my wife's interested. She's not a huge superhero film fan. I got her into Star Wars, which makes me happy. Like I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I like it, and I'm happy to get her into that. I don't want to push too hard on stuff she doesn't necessarily like. It's one of those things, I don't really think she has to have my interests, and vice versa, for us to enjoy time together, so... I think this is near the end of where the coursers appear. Let's actually use one of those heal potions now. I think there's maybe a few more down here. Oh, there's one at least. No, yeah, that is one. Okay, good. I thought that was just one of those random deer that roam around. We just need 2 more kills and we'll be all done. Could have sworn I saw a squirrel over here a moment ago. There it is. We still have 102 throwing daggers, which is nice. I was just checking. I was about to use a throwing dagger on the squirrel. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't use my consumables to kill random mobs that don't do anything for me. Awesome. There's our last courser down there, off to the left side. So we will nab this guy. You know what I haven't done in a while? I just taken a screenshot of my tune. Obviously we're gonna pull out our swords. That's the wrong key. I frequently mess up auto run with Oh, I apparently have middle mouse button tagged to this. I didn't realize that. It's one of the first things I usually do. Oh, there's more sap beasts down here. Interesting. So one of the first things I try to do when I do key bindings is set skull as the middle mouse button, because it's really, really useful in raid groups or 5-mans. I might have done that when we were in Rage Fire. That might have been when I did it. Alright, we are all done. We're pretty close to Sunrock, so I think I'm just gonna run down there. Actually, I don't know where this is turned in. I don't know where Jin'Zil is, because I didn't get this quest. The person gave it to me. I'm being so lazy today. I'm just gonna look this up again. Witch Doctor Jin'Zil. Alright, where are you at, dude? He is... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Witch Doctor Jin'Zil is literally down at the entrance of the zone. I don't know if I even knew there was a spot down there. He's like here. Like, where is this on the map? What is this? Yeah, he's way down there. Holy cow. Yeah, if we look at the map, he's down his little hut here, which I didn't even realize. I mean, now that I see on the map, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a hut there. It never crossed my mind to go over there. I don't know if I've been there. Maybe I'll grab some King's Blood while I'm here. So we've got a long run to get down there. So I kind of want to do a few things. I sort of want to come to Sunrock to turn in the Cenarius' Legacy quest, right? That's immediate because we're right here. Once I do that, I sort of want to run down to Jin'Zil, which is a long run. I might speed up the video for that. Turn in the quest down there with him. Hearth back to Sunrock, because I don't feel like running all the way back. Fly to Orgrimmar to train level 22 skills, which I think I have enough gold now for, especially when I vendor off whatever's left here. Those are pretty nice pants, by the way. Like for a spellcaster. 4 intellect, 3 stamina. That's pretty nice. But yeah, I think I want to go train my skills. Hold on a sec. /u 1 through 40. /u 1 through 40. With all of 18 people online. That is pretty cool though. I'm just kind of giving him a hard time. That is a nice accomplishment. That's the way to do it though. There's 18 people online in a server. You basically have your own server. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, which is fun. They may have always helped you. Yeah, so it's fun though when you have your own server to run around on. I've mentioned, I think once a long time ago, I set up my own server, like locally, like no one else could access it. Because it allowed me to explore some things that I'd been wanting to explore. Alright, where is this, Okay, I was like, I can't remember where all these quest givers are. Yeah. Alright. Let us go over here and nab this quest. Turn in.
Hello.
Complete quest. Bring Ordanis' head to Braylon Firehand. Okay. Oh, I remember this. This is over in Ashen Vale. Okay. So is that right? That is Ordanis Ordanis. Yeah, this is a pretty high level quest for me. I don't expect to be doing this right now. I don't know if we'll do this at all during the beta. I'm gonna vendor off some of the stuff I don't need. Make a little bit of space. It's a pretty nice hammer, but I'm not gonna use it. It's not better than what I have, I don't think. Spider Ichor. Don't need that. Fang. Tiger's Eye. Okay, so I think we're good on that stuff. Let's make a few of these to get back up to a full stack. We're gonna try to head down to do the Jin'Zil's magic turn in. I'm gonna speed up the video. It's gonna be like probably a 10-minute run. It's a little obnoxious. Sometimes I think I look really dumb when I speed up the video when my camera's over here. I might move that. I might hide that for a moment, so I can like lounge and not look totally stupid. We have to run all the way down here, so we'll be back in a moment. And let's see, can I hide? How do I do this? How do I do this? There we go, hidden. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Please enjoy the run and enjoy the music. Okay, face cam back. So I think this is it. I never really noticed this. I mean, maybe I've been here at some point, but I'm not wildly familiar with this area. It's kind of cool. Now I'm wondering if I'm missing, like, if I always missed like a horde outpost here. Obviously, it's not a flight path, but you know, I really don't remember this area very well. Is there a recipe sold here? No. Okay. I think Jin'Zil is in that cave. I just saw the mini map, but I kind of want to just take a peek around here. So this is we're down here. I don't know, Malaka Jin, I guess is the name of the place. What else we got over here? Zenzilla. I wonder if she had a quest for us. He had a quest for us. Otherwise, we'll go talk to Jin'Zil. Oh yeah, there's a quest here. Wow. Kill. These are the spiders. Okay, I think I kind of remember this quest now. I've definitely killed. I'll grab the quest. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I might as. Maybe I should. I don't know. I have to come back here and turn it in. I don't know if I want to really run back here again. That's a nice quest. I mean, I've probably killed that many spiders. Honestly, I was probably just waiting around for Besaleth when I was grinding those mobs for to kill Besaleth and to level up to 22. I bet I did kill that many. Again, I don't know if I'd run down here to turn that in, but kind of nice to know it's here. And, huh, Jin'Zil has a prisoner over here. And what else he got? They're all interesting. Okay. This will free up a lot of bag space, which is nice. 2100 experience. Check this out. So we go from 23 armor with no stats to 30 armor. Oh, he just poisoned all these people. That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Huh. What a scumbag, wow. Jin'Zil's awesome. I like this guy. Get a little screenshot for a thumbnail maybe. Huh, that's fun. Well, so we get 40 new health, 5 more spirit, and 7 armor. And does it look better? Let's find out. Alright, my first green shoulders. I don't know if better is the right word, but I'll take it. Alright, let's go to Sunrock. I want to go get my level 22 skills. It's going to be a while before we hit 24, so it seems like it's a good idea. You know, let me think about this. I might. Let's vendor offer old shoulders. I may go and work on some of these quests off to the west for a little bit, and then kind of end the episode in Orgrimmar. So by the time I go to Orgrimmar, train my skills, and come back, that's going to eat up a lot of playtime. I'd rather almost do the flying off camera, and then this way we can just go and I'm thinking about this. Yeah, the skills would be nice. It would help a little bit with killing some of these mobs, but I think I'm okay. My gear isn't broken yet. Keep waiting for it to break, but we're doing okay. I still got this camouflage tunic. I've had that forever. What's my... I still have a gray belt and a level 10 gloves, man. I really need to get some gear upgrades. This is the back door, by the way, out of Sunrock Retreat into the Charred Vale. As an alliance, you can take this route pretty safely. There's a few guards here. They're level 40. They'll hit you pretty hard, but you can usually... I think it's 2 guards at each end. Wait, I'm an idiot. Is this the... Hold on. There's definitely a route out of here. Maybe I need to turn this way. So there's a few guards at the entrance on the east side. This is where I want to go. I forgot you could actually get through back here also. And I think there's 2 guards at the other end of this path. Maybe? I'm not even sure. I think there's a large drop down here. Like, you don't have to drop off. It's a path you can wind down, but you can also just jump if you're so inclined. Yeah, like a mage could slow fall. Other classes could drop through there. Might be safer even than running past the guard here. As long as the guard doesn't daisy, you're probably okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is the super shortcut into Charred Vale. I highly recommend it. It's going to go into an upcoming shortcut list that I'm making just for fun. Like, I'm thinking of some small videos to do while I'm waiting between now and the release of retail, or not retail, I guess it's right, retail classic, but I'm waiting for the actual release of classic. I think I have a few things in mind, and some shortcuts are kind of, which is a fun video, like top 7 mundane shortcuts in classic WoW. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright. Now, I think the Incendiarites... A Slayer. There's a lot of Slayers, right? Yeah. Some of these mobs are pretty high level, and this might be a little bit tough to do. Oh well. I'll get some Gaia Seeds done. I can at least plant the Gaia Seeds. I'm sure I can sneak around enough and handle that.
I need to get closer.
I'm worried that's going to aggro onto me. Maybe. But yeah, my plan is do the Gaia Seeds. I really don't think I can kill all the Blood Furies. I think there's some that are too high level. These guys can drop, I think, are Incendiarites, right? Fire Elementals in the Charred Vale. Yeah, perfect. I hope these are killable for me. It'd be really nice. Oh, this could be bad. Block. Oh, that's bad. Let's use a big heal potion. My last big heal potion. Can I even kill this guy even now? He's immune to poisons. That's good to know. I don't have to bother repoisoning. Okay, I think I can kill this one. If my Eviscerate doesn't keep missing. There we go. Well, I got an Incendiarite. Okay, that's good. There's a 24 over there, not just 25, so that's reasonable. That's tough, though. That's not feeling great, to say the least. I need to go back to my bank in Orgrimmar and get my my other alchemy potions. That'd be good. The tree blooms, by the way, when you plant the seed. I don't need... Oh, no, I do need ambushers. I don't need wind callers. If I'm going to engage this mob, I'm going to be at full health before I do. So, for now, I'm just going to run around and try to find more Gaia Seeds to plant. Blood Fury Harpies. I do need Harpies. It's good. I'll take on a 23 Harpy. Just one, please. Yeah. It's a bad idea. I'm not going to fight 2 of these. I'm going to run away. There are some Gaia Seeds over here. Okay. I'll try that again in a moment. Ooh, a Rogue Flame Spirit. 23. Are these? Do these drop when I need? I don't think I can garrote these. I think elementals are immune. Yeah, okay. I wanted to try. Now I know. Physical damage done reduced by 10. That's a yikes from me, dog. Alright, well these are still much squishier overall. What did you just hit me with? An Immolate? 18 fire damage every 3 seconds. Okay. Well, that also drops Incendiarite, that's good. I'm out of food. This is my last food. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is gonna be painful. I'm low on reagents, low on food, low on heal potions. I've been using these things to survive, I think, to like get a little bit further than I should be able to, based on my gear level and skill. So now I'm going to suffer quite a bit. But the Incendiarites are dropping, at least. I think there might be more in this path up here. I kind of want to go over there and take a peek. Yeah. I think there's lower level Incendiarite mobs, dropping mobs up here. These Charred Ancients are kind of beefy guys. I don't really want to fight them if I can help it. I think there's more on this path. Maybe it's just basilisks, but I think there's a lot of elementals along the path up here. Well, so now I know I can't... there's really no point in me stealthing up to the mobs. Let's hit him with one of those. Okay. Yeah, there's really no point in me stealthing up to these, since I can't really engage with any sort of opener. Can't pickpocket them, I'm assuming. So we'll just focus on getting to them quicker. I'm really glad that mob didn't aggro onto me, that harpy over there. Alright, we have gotten a 100% drop rate, which is nice. Let's not aggro the basilisk right now. Yeah, I want to check this path here, because I think the basilisk is a 23. I could probably kill it. I think there's more of these over here. I don't know if there's any more of the seeds, but I think there's more fire elementals in this path. I haven't ran through here in a long time. Okay, yeah. I was like, I think there's some over here. Okay, sweet. Got him. Why am I stealthing? There's no point. I don't know if I can kick these guys. I tried to just do a kick and it seemed like it said he was immune, but I don't know if that was my... I might have mistimed the kick. That might have been my poison he was immune to. This one's actually doing a ton of damage to me. But I lived. And again, the drop rate is 100% right now. I should have bought some food from the butcher back in town, honestly. I can bandage at least. That'll give me, you know, about... about... well, let's say 25% of my health back, roughly. Approximately 25%. Oops. Okay, we'll kill this guy. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Getting that extra DPS in there, if anything would hit. Wow. 67 damage crit. That's painful. Alright. I haven't used evasion yet. Let's do that. It'd be nice when I ding. I'm actually getting kind of towards that direction of just like leveling up soon, which could be really, really nice. Whoa, 141. That's a ton of damage. Also, I just picked up a pretty nice mail chest piece. 5 strength, 4 stamina. It's really good for level 19. It's like solid twink gear. I'm not sure if it's the best. I doubt it's the best level 19 twink gear or whatever, but for a warrior, it's very good for level 19. Let's go kill one of these rogue flame spirits over here. I mean, I guess I should engage by meleeing. That worked out well. Free combo point. I'll try kicking again next time when they're casting like that. I kind of reacted a little slowly last time, so I may have just missed. I feel like I should be able to interrupt that cast. It should be interruptible, in my opinion. Wow. 72 damage from him. Yikes. Every time, man. Oh, my belt is starting to go. 3 durability left. Okay. Alright, let me check something. If I sit, I'm gaining... let's see, 47. So I go from 70... so I gain 24. So I do gain more health by sitting, is that right? Huh. So health regen does increase slightly by sitting. What's the difference here? So I get 24 when I'm sitting, and I get 24 when I'm sitting, and I get 18 when I'm standing. So I gain 24 when I'm sitting, 18 when I'm standing. So it's like a 33% increase. Is that right? 25% increase? I don't know if it's percentage based or raw number based, but that's interesting. I've heard you get... I mean, I don't really remember it very well, but I was told that in vanilla it was always true that sitting increased your health regen by like 10 health per second roughly or something. I just sitting, not even I should interrupt these guys. Just sitting, like not even eating food, but just sitting down. I never knew that was the case. But it kind of seems true here also, so that's good to know. If you're ever needing to regenerate more health, you don't have any food, just sit. You'll get some extra health, apparently.
I don't have a target.
Ooh, those might be good. 5 stamina bracers? Would I give up 2 agility for 30 health? I think so. And 4 armor, which I consider very negligible. Blood, Fury, Harpy. Let's do this. Let's go for it. Let's see if this works out. I did grab the Fire Festival Fury buff on the way over here. There's that little the Fire Festival flame along the way down south to Jin'Zil. So that was convenient. Seemed like a good idea. Just I figured it's going to end soon. I don't know when the Fire Festival ends, but yeah, grabbed him. So, alright, I think we might be at the end of this area. There might not be any more Incendrite mobs over here. I would like to finish the Incendrite quest now, and then head back to base, turn in that quest at least, and then go to Orgrimmar to get my level 22 skills. I think that's a reasonable approach. Yeah, I think I will do that. The drop rate's been good, so it seems silly not to do that. RIP rat. Yeah, okay. I've been debating now. I was going to do Druid as my offline, like my non-recorded class when Classic launches, and Shaman as my Let's Play. I saw a couple comments suggesting that Shaman are kind of boring, and that like you melee and do Earth Shocks or whatever, and I don't know, I don't really know how to play them at all, I'll figure that out. And Druids are a lot of fun to watch, so I'm tempted to try, maybe swap them around. Maybe I'll do Shaman, like power level a Shaman on my own, and then my Let's Play will be the Druid. Sounds kind of fun. Might do some streaming occasionally, and if that happens, it would be on the Shaman, probably. For the sake of keeping the Let's Play more pure, and like all the Let's Play episodes being pre-recorded for the Druid. But I'm considering swapping, and maybe the Druid will be the Let's Play. It might be a little more entertaining for people. It sounds kind of fun. I'm missing a lot of attacks in this mob. Another parry. There we go. That one landed. Okay, got him. With like no health left. I don't have any food at all, do I? I haven't picked up. I picked up, that's what I was thinking of, the melon juice. Alright, let's bandage. 3 more Incendrites. There are some of these over here, these Gaia dirt mounds, but they're a little bit a little risky, I think, to go and get them right now, so I'm gonna kind of mosey back in the direction of Stonetalon, or Sunrock Retreat. Kind of head back in that direction and pick up any Incendrites along the way. I think these guys might drop Incendrites, by the way, the Charred Ancients. I think they can, but I'm not gonna fight one of those big guys. Ooh. This area is pretty dense. Like really, if you look at it, pretty densely packed. I think these guys are mostly melee, right? Oh, parry. Okay, that's fine. Let's pop evasion. I tried to kick him. I don't think it worked. Nope. He still got his fire shield thing up in time. What's my waste at 3 durability still? Okay. I'm waiting for it to fall, like break. It doesn't matter. It's not a lot of stats. It's some armor. But it would be nice to not have it fall apart. Every little bit of armor helps at this point. This Curse of Weakness is about to end. That's nice. Physical damage done reduced by 10. Ooh. Let's take a seat real quick. What is this? Probably not for me. Chest. 8 intellect. Wow. That's a ton. Not useful for a rogue, but well, not if that rogue has like anything else equipped, but pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, we need 2 more Incendrites, and I'm There's a mob. Level 25, that's what I want. Nice, beefy, tough mob to kill. Let's get full health before I engage. Yeah, okay. Might need heal push on this one. We'll see what happens. Hey, that hit. That's a good start. Hey, I landed another one. Sweet. Here's a guy, a dirt mound back here. I'll get that in a moment.
I need to get closer.
Man. At least I don't have that -10. I need to back up a bit. That -10 damage dealt anymore, because that is super annoying. As a rogue, when you attack quickly, that seems especially bad, as opposed to like a slow two-hand based class. Alright, one more eviscerate will just about do it. And parry, miss, miss. There we go. One more eviscerate that lands will do it. That's what I should have said. My chest piece is now also falling apart. Please don't aggro me. Okay. Whew. Level 28 would not be fun. That would have been, my sprints down, I would have been very dead, I think. Burning Destroyer, level 27. So we're getting like the higher end of the zone, I think. Of the subzone. There's a Burning Ravager, that's what I need. Alright. If I can get this guy. I'm sure there's some that are closer. Maybe I should go closer. There's gotta be one over here. I saw quite a few in this area, I think. There's one, there's one. Nope, that's the... that's the Burning Destroyer. I don't want that. I want the slightly less beefy version. That's also Burning Destroyer, right? I think that's the same one I saw a minute ago. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's go the wrong way. I try and do this efficiently. Let's go the wrong way and get this guy. If that harpy would leave me alone, it'd be wonderful. Alright, I can pull it from here.
I'm out of range.
Cool. It's working out okay so far. I'm not expecting to have a problem killing this mob, just as long as nothing else aggro's on me, right? But this will be our last one for the Incendiaries, hopefully. Alright. The Gaia Seed Planted quest. I think I mean, I can still do it, obviously. It's kind of slow, because I'm a little low level. And the mobs are a little bit scary. Let's get... What is this? Nigel's Point? That's an Alliance town, I think. Over there. Let's sprint. I gotta find the entrance back up here. I always forget how to get back up this thing. I think this is the right way. A little risky. A little risky going through there, but no one saw me, so that's okay. So there's an add-on I like called Cartographer. I'm sure there's newer ones that'll be available for Classic that let you put a note on the map. Like you can shift right click and then put a little marker. That's a really nice add-on to have, Cartographer. It's a vanilla one, but I don't know, like I said, for Classic there'll probably be something new. I highly recommend getting something like that, because then, like here, I'm like, oh, how do I get back to the path? I could just put a marker on here and I would know exactly where the path starts. I wouldn't have to do any guesswork. And that can sometimes be really significant. It's also really nice because if that same add-on has coordinates and someone else is looking for that path, like in guild chat, someone's like, hey, how do I get from, Desolus to Sunrock? You can say, oh, just go to Charred Vale, and then there's at, 3472 a path in the mountains. Something like that. I really will try to make a large list of notes along the way. It makes things really easy to reference in-game later, and you don't have to go to a database or anything. You just say, oh, hey, it's over here. So, just a thought. You might want to pick up a add-on that allows you to put markers on the map. It's really, really useful. So, we will be wrapping up here pretty shortly. I am going to turn in this quest. And actually, I might just, I think I'll turn this quest and we will call it a day. I'll fly to Orgrimmar in the next episode. We'll start there. And we can work on our, we can turn in our or get our skills and do some repairing. I will probably do some alchemy and stuff off camera also, first aid maybe if we're able to train heavy wool cloth. As always, I'll thank my Patreon supporters. It's very, very helpful for the people that support me via Patreon. We chat a little bit in our Patreon Discord, which is fun. But otherwise, we're back at Sunaman, one of the coolest NPCs, by the way. Quest-giving NPCs, I think one of the coolest ones. The water spirits within me bubble with the excitement. I'm happy to hear that. Complete quest, 2,000 experience. It's pretty substantial. Let's go this way. So, yeah, we'll stop here for today. I'm gonna go fly to Orgrimmar, grab some potions out of the bank, do some fresh alchemy with whatever herbs I've collected, which isn't that many because I've been ignoring some. Touch up on any first aid stuff we can do, etc. And then next time we'll do our skills. We'll fly back here probably, and I don't know what we're gonna work on exactly, but we've got some things we can do, so we'll find something for sure. All right, off to Orgrimmar. Anyway, that's all for today, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.